Well, it looks like things have gone full circle. Halo Paramount Plus Season 2. This was my big push to become a YouTuber reviewing that first season. I so wanted to enjoy it, and it just made me so angry towards the end. But, giving as reviewing Season 2 is a special occasion for me, I am bringing back a shitty intro with Final Fantasy music. So, the name of the first episode is called Sanctuary, named after the planet where the episode begins. The Covenant is about to glass the planet, and the UNSC is trying to evac as many people as possible. However, there's this religious cult that refuses to leave because of past transgressions of the UNSC. So they're just like willing to die just because they don't like the UNSC. Yeah, it's starting to seem a lot like the other season, which is strange because they got a new showrunner for this season. So you would expect or hope, no, you wouldn't expect, you would hope that the new showrunner took the series in a different direction. While I understand that certain things from the first season have to remain canon, this second season is an opportunity to get things more Halo oriented while keeping some of the stuff from the prior season, but gradually shifting things to a more Halo focused thing that would make fans happy. And for the most part, the first episode tries to trick you into thinking that's happening with a lavish action sequence of Chief fighting some camouflaged elites. He fights and kills an army of camouflaged elites armed with energy swords and saves a traumatized Marine who loses her entire squad. Chief sees this one elite that I guess people think is the Arbiter, or will be the Arbiter, staring at him with an army, and they leave just as the Covenant is glassing the planet. They just let them live, which is very out of character for the Covenant, but out of character and the Halo show go hand in hand. So, after the intro sequence and the theme song, we get back to the regular Halo show where everyone is talking about their feelings and boring meetings. Not enough shooting aliens. The same things people didn't like about the last season.
Oh no, not this again!
Anyhow, most of the drama stems from this new Oni officer that's been put in charge of the Spartan program. So he invites them all into his office, and he tries to make John uncomfortable. He says cryptic stuff all the time, but his big thing that gets Chief at him is that he won't believe his story about what happened with the elites. And it carries on into the next episode. So there's this embarrassing scene where this kobold team, another group of Spartans, was making fun of Silver Team because they don't have their silly emotion pellets. Those pellets that aren't supposed to exist. And I did a whole video explaining why they're so fucking dumb. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Fuck them. Anyway. Yeah. So, the dumb concept of emotion pellets aside, this is what Chief is now like very worried because they're getting sent to a comms relay, and that's what got attacked by the elites on Sanctuary. So he's like pleading to his boss, like, "Oh, you gotta tell him, you gotta tell him," and he's like, "Oh, I have it in the report. I." One thing I am happy that they retconned is that Cortana is not hijacking Chief's brain. In fact, she was actually removed from his brain and taken somewhere. But apparently, Chief still misses her. So where does he go? He goes to an strip club or a brothel or whatever, and makes this virtual prostitute look like Cortana, and makes her talk to him. It's so dumb. It's so creepy. And that's when I realized there is no saving this fucking show. Oh, and that's not even the best part. At the end of the show, it is revealed that Quan Ha is back. Everyone's favorite character. You can't make this fucking shit up. Okay, so we get into episode 2. That Kobold team hasn't come back from their mission. Chief goes to the boss. He's like, "Hey, I thought you said, like, to tell him about the thing." He's like, "Oh, I didn't." And, also, that Marine you saved is contradicting your story. So, Chief goes to have dinner with that Marine's family. They say grace. I think one of the brothers tries to flirt with him. It's super weird. But, yeah, basically, like, you know, she knows no one would believe the story, so she didn't tell anyone about the elites. That's pretty much it. So then we also find out that Halsey is on Reach and is being held by the Oni director, who also has access to Cortana, who's been running some projections. Now, it's all set up for the fall of Reach, or the Halo Reach storyline with the sword base, which is actually one of the levels from Reach. I think this is like the incident of the invasion. So, like, the Halo Reach game has some retcons to the Fall of Reach book. So parts of the Fall of Reach book are in canon. So, like, I think the story is like blending it too, but just like having it involved Master Chief. Meanwhile, there's also this subplot with Spawn Soren getting led to a ship to try and find Dr. Halsey, but then he gets arrested instead. And Quan Ha is marked for, I guess, slavery. And so she kills a bunch of people that are trying to, like, round her up on that meteor place. I don't know. It's just a silly subplot that has nothing to do with the main story. I don't even know why they even brought her back. Oh, but hey, that's not all they brought back. So Chief gets Silver Team, and they're heading towards Sword Base. But we see the elite from the from Sanctuary kill a bunch of Marines, and then guess who else is there? Chief's one-night stand, Maquis, the Covenant human girl, who died last season. She's alive. It's so fucking ridiculous. She died in that ridiculous final episode where they could have killed the prophets but didn't. So yeah, this new showrunner is just as bad as the old one. He's just better at hiding it. This is my review of episodes 1 and 2 of the Master Cheeks show. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll be sure to review episode 3 when it comes out. I'll see you all next time.